Welcome to Weird Rewind, where we dive into the stranger and more unknown corners of history. Today, we're taking a lightning-fast tour of one of the most famous landmarks on Earth, the Statue of Liberty. Her history is packed with fascinating twists, turns, secret rooms, and hidden messages. Our story begins in France in 1875. Frederick Auguste Bartholdi's pitch to build Lady Liberty as a gift from France to the USA was accepted by the American Committee. Considered a birthday gift to celebrate American independence, Bartholdi envisioned the Roman goddess Libertas, the personification of liberty and freedom. Interestingly, Bartholdi originally intended to build a colossal statue for the Suez Canal in Egypt. He'd already named it Egypt Carrying the Light to Asia. But when the project didn't pan out, he adapted the design for the Statue of Liberty. Constructing this giant statue was a monumental task. The framework was designed by none other than Gustave Eiffel. Yes, the same genius behind the Eiffel Tower. It was entirely constructed in France, with segments often on full display to the French public. Once completed, it was then disassembled into 350 pieces, packed into 214 separate crates, and shipped to the US. Keeping in mind that the statue weighs around 225 tons, or 450,000 pounds, this was no small task. The journey to the US wasn't smooth. It took 3 weeks to arrive, and the rough seas of the Atlantic almost claimed Lady Liberty on numerous occasions. Upon arrival, both France and the US faced challenges funding a pedestal for the Lady Giant. Joseph Pulitzer, the famous Hungarian-American newspaper publisher, launched a campaign to raise money for building her pedestal, offering to print the name of every single donor in his newspaper. In France, cash was raised through public fees, entertainment events, and a national lottery. Even school children donated small amounts to help finance this project. These grassroots efforts paid off, and construction began. It took 4 months to reassemble the statue on Bedloe's Island, which is now known as Liberty Island in New York Harbor, with the pedestal designed by American architect Richard Morris Hunt. But the statue is not without its secrets. Hidden within the flame is a secret room that was fully accessible until 1916. German saboteurs blew up a nearby munitions depot, causing large amounts of damage, and the room has been closed to the public ever since. The statue's face was actually modeled after Bartholdi's mother, and he even included his signature on the lady, which can be found on her right arm. As we dive deeper, there are more obscure symbols. The 7 spikes on her crown represent the 7 seas and 7 continents. At her feet lies a broken chain, symbolizing the abolition of slavery. Her torch represents enlightenment, guiding the way to freedom and liberty. And in her left hand, she holds a tablet, which is inscribed with July 4th, 1776 in Roman numerals, the date the US gained their independence. There are also 25 windows in the crown, which symbolize gemstones and the heavens' rays shining over the world. Now, when Lady Liberty first arrived, she wasn't green. The statue is made of copper and originally had a shiny brown appearance. Over time, oxidation turned the copper green, giving her the iconic look that we know so well today. Interestingly, the green patina actually protects the copper underneath from further corrosion, acting as a natural preservative. The 151-foot-tall statue was the tallest structure in the US at the time, and for millions of immigrants arriving by sea, the Statue of Liberty was their first glimpse of America. She became a symbol of hope and new beginnings, standing strong in New York Harbor since her dedication on October 28, 1886. If you enjoyed this quick dive into the history of the Statue of Liberty, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more curious tales. And if you have any fascinating stories about the Statue of Liberty, please let us know in the comments below. As always, keep questioning the past to understand the present. See you in the next rewind.